Is meat a good food for a daily consumption? Does Ayurveda really permits meat consumption? Should you take ghee on a daily basis? In this era of less calorie, sugar free, and gluten free diet, what are those daily food items which are prescribed by our rishis in Ayurveda? Namaste all, I am Vaidya Rohit Prabhu and this is our channel Ayurveda in a nutshell. In this channel, we discuss about facts of Ayurveda for common man. So if you like our content, then please do subscribe our channel and hit that bell icon so that you get a notification as we upload a new video on our channel. Recently, we have started a series known as Ayurvedic Dietetics, wherein we started with Nitya Sevaniya Dravyas. Nitya Sevaniya Dravyas, that is the food that should be consumed on a daily basis, are explained in Charaka Samhita Sutrasthana 5th chapter. The shloka states, Shashtikan Shali Mudgamscha Saindhava Amalake Yavan Antariksha Payah Sarpi Jangalam Madhucha Abhyaset. As per this shloka, there are 10 food items that should be consumed on a regular basis. Those are Shashtika Shali, red rice, Mudga, green gram, Saindhava Lavana, that is rock salt, Amalaki, that is amla, Yava, that is barley, Antariksha Jala, that is rainwater, Paya, that is milk, Sarpi, that is ghee, Jangalamamsa, yes, here comes the meat, and last one is Madhu, that is honey. Out of these 10 food items, 4 were dealt in the part 1 video by Vaidya Simineni and the rest 6 will be addressed by me. So if you have not watched the part 1 video till now, then go and check the link in the description, or else you can click this I button to watch it right now. Also, there is a bonus pro tip during the video on consumption of water, so please do watch the entire video. The first 4 food items are Shashtika Shali, Mudga, Saindhava Lavana and Amalaka. The 5th food item is Yava, that is barley. It is also called as Jaw in Hindi. So it has following properties. It is Ruksha in nature, it is Shita and it is Guru, that is Ruksha, that is dry in potency, Shita, that is cool in nature, and Guru, it is very heavy to digest. It acts as laxative and also it is aphrodisiac in nature. People who consume barley on daily basis are very less prone to UTI, that is urinary tract infection, as Yava, that is barley, it helps in preventing as well as pacifying UTI. It also corrects fat metabolism in the body, and it is the best patya, that is it is best diet for those who are suffering from diabetes mellitus. So the next food item is an interesting one, that is Antariksha Jala, which literally means rainwater. So in Ayurveda, it is told that rainwater is the best for consumption. But nowadays, the rainwater is acidic in nature due to the airborne pollutants. So is there any alternative for this? Yes, as an alternative, you can drink water which is boiled and cooled. So the properties of rainwater which is not polluted are Jivanam Tarpanam Hridyam, Lhadi Buddhi Prabodhanam, Tanua Vyaktarasam Mrishtam, Sheetam Laghu Amrutopamam, which means Jivanam, enlivening, Tarpanam, which provides satiety, Hridyam, it is good for your heart, Lhadi, it is calming and soothing to mind and stomach, Buddhi Prabodhanam, it stimulates intellect, Tanu, it is thin in consistency, Avyaktarasam, it has imperceptible taste, Sheetam, it is cool in potency, it is Laghu, that is it is light, and it is Amrutopamam, that is similar to that of Amruta, that is nectar. So here comes the bonus tip. Many ask me that should we consume water before, during or after the meals? First of all, you should not at all drink the water after the meals. As you complete your meals, the acidic action over the food in stomach would commence for digestion. But if you drink water just after the meals, you would be diluting the acid content in your stomach, which results in slower process of your digestion, which in turn leads to various digestive diseases. To be healthy and fit, you should consume water during the meals. And also to reduce the central obesity, it is the best way to consume water. And for those who are obese and are willing to reduce the weight, can drink water just before the meal. Coming to the next food item, which is paya, which literally means milk. The properties of milk are as follows. Swadupaka rasam snigdham ojasya dhatu vardhanam vatapitta haram vrushyam shleshmalam guru shitalam, which means Swadupaka rasa, sweet in taste, snigdham, unctuous, ojasyam, increases ojas, that is strength in the body, dhatu vardhanam, it nourishes the bodily tissues, vata pitta haram, it reduces vata and pitta dosha in the body, vrushyam, it is aphrodisiac in nature, shleshmalam, it increases kapha, that is kapha dosha in the body, guru, it is heavy to digest, shitala, it is coolant in nature. So Ayurveda explains Ashtakshira, that is 8 types of milk depending on the various sources. So out of these 8 sources, cow's milk is the best. The properties of cow's milk are as follows. Atra gavyam tu jivaniyam rasayanam kshataksheenam hitam medyam balyam stanyakaram saram shrama brahma madalakshmi shwasakasa atitrukshudha jirnajvaram mutrakrutchram raktapittam cha nashayet. The shloka means the cow's milk is jivaniya, that is promotes long life, rasayanam, it is anti-aging and rejuvenating, kshatakshena hitam, good for those who are emaciated, medyam, it increases intelligence, balyam, it is strengthening to the body, stanyakaram, it promotes breast milk production, saram, helps easy movement of bowel. It also relieves shrama, that is exhaustion, brahma, that is dizziness, mada, that is toxicity, alakshmi, inauspiciousness, shwasa, that is dyspnea, which means difficulty in breathing, kasa, cough, atitrut, and kshudha, that is severe hunger and thirst, jirnajvara, chronic fever, Mutrakrutchra, dysuria, or else the condition where it is very difficult to urinate, Rakta Pitta, bleeding disorders. Nowadays, there are 2 types of milk available in the market. A1 milk, which is extracted from foreign breeds of cows, and A2 milk, which is extracted from Indian breed of cows. The above said properties holds good with the Indian breed of cow, that is A2 milk. Scientists have noticed that there are many ill effects and it triggers many diseases like indigestion, sudden infant death syndrome, autism, schizophrenia, diabetes, heart diseases, infertility in females, asthma and other respiratory diseases. So, one should prefer A2 milk over A1 milk. Coming to the next food item, which is called as sarpi, also called as grita. In Hindi, it is called as ghee and clarified butter in English. Ghee or grita is one of the most important ingredients in Indian cuisine. The ghee is considered as the best among all the oily substances. This is because it has a very special property called as samskarasya anuvartana, which means it retains its own goodness and the health properties of whatever it is cooked with. The properties of ghee or grita are घृतं पित्त अनिलहरं रसौ शुक्र ओजसामितं निर्वापणं मृदुकरं स्वरवर्ण prasadanam. Which means Ghrita is Pitta Anilahara, that is, it reduces Pitta and Vata dosha in the body. Rasa Shukra Ojasam Hitam, it increases Rasa Dhatu, Shukra Dhatu, that is semen, and Ojas, it gives strength to the body. Nirvapana, it is cooling in nature. Mrudukara, it gives softening effect to the body. And it is Swaravarna Prasadanam, it gives clarity to the voice and complexion. Again, the Ghrita, which is prepared out of A2 milk, is preferred. Unlike all other myths about Ayurveda, people think that if you consume ghee regularly, it increases bad cholesterol. But on the other hand, ghee helps in reducing the bad cholesterol and increases good cholesterol in the body. That doesn't mean that you should consume ghee in excess. Anything in excess is always fatal. You should at least consume ghee 1 to 2 teaspoons daily. Coming to the next food item, which is Jangala Mamsa. Yes, you heard it right. The meat of those animals who stay in dry areas. For example, goat meat. Many of you thought that Ayurveda promotes vegetarianism, but on the other hand, Ayurveda do speak about meat of various animals and its uses. So among all the varieties of meats, Jangala Mamsa is the best as it is laghu in nature, that is, it is very light to digest. So the best way to consume meat is to prepare soup with various spices added to it. So the meat is specifically indicated to those people who indulge in excessive exercise, sexual intercourse and other physically exertive jobs. For those who are vegetarians, they can replace it with masha, that is urad dal, paneer and other dairy products. Also you can have sprouts like chana, and you can also have soya bean chunks. The last food item is madhu, which is honey. Properties of honey are Ropana, it has healing capacity. Lekhana, it is scraping in action. Yogavahi, it has the ability to carry the qualities of the substance which is associated in combination. And Ashukari, it is quick in action. Due to its Ropana properties, it is helpful in healing wounds, burns, scalds, etc. Due to its Lekhana properties, it acts as Medohara, which means it reduces fat content in the body. And due to its Yogavahi and Ashukari property, it has that capacity to penetrate the minutest channels in the human body. It has a very unique property, that is, as the honey grows older, its medicinal property also increases accordingly. Hence, older the honey, better its medicinal properties. So these were the 10 food items which one should consume on the daily basis. According to Acharya Charaka and Acharya Vagbhata, Nitya Sevaniya Dravyas, when consumed in proper manner and quantity, it is always beneficial for proper health. Ayurvedic dietetics does not follow the modern norms of fixing constant amount of food for all the individuals. Now that you know that what are the daily food items to be consumed, the very next question in your mind would be, what are the factors and rules to be considered before eating food? Exactly, this would be the topic of our next video in this series. So stay tuned until the next video. If you like this video, then please do hit the like button, comment in the comment box and share the video as much as possible. And yes, please don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you.